Good evening, my friends. Welcome to Harmony, our forever island. How are you doing, Isabel? It's Friday. Happy Friday, people. It's very exciting. Let me know if Friday is exciting for you. Are you a Monday to Friday worker and Friday's like woohoo? Or are you a not Monday to Friday worker and a different day is like woohoo? I just woke up from a nap, so I'm a little off. Please excuse me and tell me, do y'all like Fridays? That's all. Okay. No fish, thank you. Okay, I just wanted to do a little a little check-in because I want to change some things. I don't know if I've shown you since I changed my house. I changed my house because I wanted it to feel brighter, more spring. It was just kind of gray and dark. I don't think it's going to stay that way, but I got some things to do. It's nighttime, so things are going to look a little bit different, but I'm going to move my house. I'm going to do a lot of things. This is going to stay because I love my graveyard so much. So much. So that's going to stay. I don't think I'm going to change anything in there. I was just thinking about it and I decided I'm going to put like a flower garden in here. This seems to be my seasonal gardening of types place. Like it was a pumpkin patch and then it was a Christmas tree farm and now it's going to be a spring flower garden. Doesn't that sound fun? I think that's what it's going to be. And let's see, I'm going to move her house. That's Fauna's house. And I'm going to move that. Move some of these trees. Every time I come down here and I have to check to see if my bottle's right there, I have to hunt behind the tree like that. So maybe I'll change that a little bit as well. But this is gonna be different. And I do want to kind of open things up before I do some other stuff. So I feel like clearing that is opening it up. Yeah, I'm gonna make that empty and then make it something. I don't know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be something. And I want to do something here and maybe with the other one, but you tell me. I know lots of people struggle with beaches. A sideways beach is a little tricky. Ooh, maybe like one of those double chairs with the umbrella. Ooh, maybe. It depends on what I put here. But I do have the graveyard right here. So do I need to have any care about what goes here in connection with the graveyard? It needs to be chill and calm because it needs to be respectful of anybody who's in there. I'm just saying. And then these houses are gonna move. And these buildings right here. Oops. Hello, duckies. The ducks might move, but I will be keeping them and they will be arranged like that. I'm gonna move these two. I might recreate the exact layout somewhere else. I'm not sure. I love having this on its tiny little thing and this tucked in right below it. I love it. I told you when I built it that I totally ripped that off, right? The whole to the square of where those two are placed was from a place picture I found online, and I linked it then, and I'm not gonna go hunt for it now. I'm sorry. If you search Nooks, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Nooks Cranny, and Able Sisters together, probably this picture will come up. Well, not mine, but the one that I copied. Anyway, sorry, doesn't matter. I'm going to be cleaning those up. I'm going to be putting some coconut trees back on the beach. I don't know exactly what. I will be keeping the buddy bench. Hey there, Timbra. How you doing? I'm probably gonna clear this. So this is the tiny little, not even close to what the other path was. I tried to just kind of put in the reverse. If you weren't here before, welcome. So glad you're here. I covered my entire island with a green pathing. Let me find it. right? Nope, that's not it. This one. I covered it with this during the winter, so it would bring me joy even though everything else was white and blinding. But I covered everything with dirt first, and then I used that to create a reverse pathing. So instead of the custom code being the pathing was the grass, and the custom code made the grass and oh, that was a good one. And the oh my gosh, the dirt was the path. But then when I tried to clear it and then put this other one down, I couldn't match it because, you know, it's backwards from what I had there. So I just put it down to kind of maintain the shape-ish. But since I'm going to be redoing everything, then it's fine because I'm going to redo that. And let's see, I think I will probably, I'm not going to mess with these yet. The log stakes and the little Cosmos daisy things. I'm not going to mess with them yet because I don't know what I'm going to do. So once I place everything, then I will worry about it. But I did have this thing. Oh, so when I cleared this path, to clear all the dirt, I had to move a rock. I had to kill the rock, and it came right there. And it's very in the way, and I don't like it, but I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. So up here, we have Gallery's house. This is where all of my, I don't know, almost 300 villager photos are. And I love this little location. So I'm going to move his house, and my house is going to go there. So I already laid a little bit of pathing there and back there so that I can put it in exactly the same spot when I put my house in. And then I'll do a little bit more decorating here. And I swear I did not have two of these here. I feel like I'm gonna dig them all up, put them somewhere, and then see if more pop up, because I know I have like at least 16 things dropped, because I have 15 branches and a stone, and I have some customization kits. So I should not be getting these. I'm not sure why everyone seems to pop up every now and then. So this is, there we go. Okay, this is Teddy's house, and I like his little area. So right now my plan is to keep that like that, and then my house will be right there. Let me show you on the map really quickly. I have used, I think if I count properly, I have used 9 inclines. Let's try again. I'm going up at the top by the flashing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 over by the storage. So I have one more because I have the whatever pro decorator license or whatever. So I could put one to my house because my house is on the 2nd level, or will be, right? This is the 2nd level, but I haven't decided yet because I don't know what's going to go where. I would like to maintain my hiking trail, although I want to make it look better. This was a rush job that I forgot I did a rush job. So I want to go back and actually fix it, but I'm going to do some other stuff too. But I want to keep Teddy's house. I want to keep Teddy's house here. And then my house will be over here. And then I'm not sure over here yet. I have some thoughts. And down here, I want to open this up some, probably like right there. In fact, I guess I wouldn't even have to. I want to put the campsite down here. I think that would be a really fun place to have the campsite. But I think I do want to open it up a little bit because I want to be able to have trees. I don't know, maybe I'll move the campsite, and no, I do. I want to open it up. So I'm going to put the campsite down there. I think that'll be fun, have a sunken campsite. And then I will be redoing my hiking trail a little bit. Probably not moving any more inclines than I have to. I will probably maintain the inclines just because they're kind of a pain. This is a no time travel island. So moving buildings and inclines and bridges and things, oh, that is an involved situation. So this is going to be something else. So this is going to move, and then some of my stuff. And instead of being this great big huge campsite that's too big for its purpose, it will be that little one, and then I'll knock some of this down and kick it back a little bit. Anyway, so my thought was, let's go over here. I think what I want to do is I want to put, this is Grizzly's house. Grizzly's my favorite villager ever in the whole world, and I love him. So Grizzly, I think I'm going to put up here. So Grizzly will be up here, and then I was thinking, I had all these thoughts as I was trying to sleep. And then I was thinking maybe what I'll do is this spot over here where I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do over here. I'm going to go back up there. I don't know what I'm going to do over here. So I'm thinking that I will clean all this up and knock this level down, and then put, what's her name, Maple over here somewhere, because Grizzly is Maple's uncle. I don't know if you guys knew that. So Grizzly would be up here. I like to keep them together on my island. So Grizzly would be up here, and then Maple would be over here, but on the second level, and then Teddy would still be up there. So it's like our three little bears. I just realized that it's like the three little bears. So it'd be bear country. It could be bear country. Yeah, so maybe I would just fix this trail, and then take everything to the right of it away. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. Campsite there. Grizzly here. Maple over there where I said. But then I have all this over here, because this is where Grizzly and Maple are. So I don't know what I'm going to do there yet. I don't know. But let me just say, hi Maple, beautiful Maple, how are you? Have I not talked to you for a while? I think I haven't talked to you for a while. Oh, she's so cute. Anyway, so she'll be up there. So my house is going to be gone. So all of this is going to be open. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have so much empty space. I haven't decided. I may rebuild. This is Bill's doghouse. Bill is my husband. He was in trouble, so I built him a doghouse and made him sit in it. I'll probably find a place for it because it was fun and he likes it and we both think it's funny. So, plus, you never know when he's going to need to go back there. So, I will probably find somewhere to put that. So I'll have that stuff open. I mean, that space open. That's where my flower garden is going to go. And then I have these homes. Okay, so if I move these homes, then this part and all of that part back here and this part up here where Maple and Grizzly are now, all of that is going to be open. I plan right now to keep this the way it is. I really like this. I'll probably decorate up there finally. I never have. And what'll I do over here? I don't know. Probably a little bit of decorating here, but I don't plan to mess with any of that actually. So that and this, so this part will not go away. Oops. This part will not go away because I want that to stay. And so I guess I'll be moving it back, but not, I don't think I'll be moving it to the left at all, just back. Yeah. Probably, because I don't want to mess that up. This is going to be tricky. Okay, anyways, I'm going to have all those spaces to fill. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm just going to slowly start moving things and put the things that I know where I want them to go there, and everything else just on the beach as much as I can. Because I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to make a neighborhood up here in the front. Right now my plan, this is my one of everything garden. So I have one of every kind of flower, one of every kind of tree, and one of every kind of shrub in that section right there. I plan to keep that. That's not going to have anything to do with my flower garden. That's just going to stay because I love it and it's perfectly done and I don't want to mess with it. bird. Did you see that bird? Butterfly flying into my head. Not a bird, a butterfly. Anyway, so this is going to move and this is going to move. I know you're like, that's part of your neighborhood, but it's not. It's not. My neighborhood is going to be to the side and in front of resident services, I think. So a couple of places that I was looking toward maybe moving these two buildings. So I thought about just kicking them back here so that they are in front of the river. So like back here, so they would be looking down on the flower garden, you know, over this way a little bit. And I did consider actually, you know, creating a space where you could look out from there. Part of the problem with having them here is that you can't see behind it. So I wasn't able to see any of these things. So yeah, I guess if I put them here, then I would want to have, I wouldn't want them in the same arrangement, because I would want nooks like over here, and then I would want a big open space where you could view that. So maybe I will be separating them. I don't know. I do like having them on a second level, but if I don't have them together on a second level, then I'll need another incline, because remember, I only have that one extra incline. I also thought about leaving them stacked like that and moving them over here, kind of tucked back here. That would be fun. It doesn't matter if they have a view if they're over here, and they would have this thing behind them, and that would be fun. I'm thinking about that, but I'm also thinking, was there a weed back there? There it is. I was also thinking that I like the shape of that mountain, so if I put it on a second level, I would have to have it work, you know, be like a space away from that. So it would kind of, that little mountain would be tucked within this little nook of the bigger mountain. And my house is going to be on a mountain. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could scoot it over a little bit, and then that could be the view over to the side. I don't know. And then the other thing that I thought was, I considered putting it where my house is, right? So just putting it back here. Oh, there's a balloon. Can I get to it before it hits anything? Yes. Okay. So I thought about putting it here, putting them right here. But do you really want your commercial district right next to your cemetery? Probably not. I think the flower field will be great. And then, yeah, I don't know, park space? Maybe let's do a big park space. And by park space, I mean like grown-up park space. Maybe, probably not a playground, probably just park space. I mean, I could do a big giant soccer field. Sometimes those are out kind of by the cemetery, and then people are not very happy about it because then it gets annoying and whatever. Anyway, I don't know. We'll see. Those are some of my thoughts. I just decided today that I was going to start moving everything, so I haven't given it a ton of thought. If you have an idea of where I should put my commercial district, this is the thing. I'm going to have so much space that part of me is like, it would be better to separate the two buildings so they can take up more space, right? Because this is such a small footprint for those two. Especially if it, well, you know, I mean, I'm thinking this time maybe I'll decorate something. I don't know, because things really aren't decorated. There's like, oh, here's a table. Oh, here are some flowers. I did take all the flowers off my beaches. Oh, that's Gallery's house. I did take all the flowers off my beaches, and I just put them next to trees so that they would be, so that I could run the beach without ruining them. And I put them by trees because then I'm less likely to run through them and destroy them. So, hey there, CJ. I did clear all this up. I think I showed you on my last one. I cleaned up that cornfield, and I still have a little fishing thing right there. I'll probably leave that for a while. And I got rid of my apple orchard, which was really fun, but it was time. Right now, I don't know if I'm going to do anything there. I really like just having it green. So we'll see. And I've never been one who really decorates my rocks. Usually my beaches are pretty plain anyway, so maybe I'll just, put some coconut trees and, what do you call it? And like, I don't know, a couple beach towels or chairs or something. I do have this here. I might just leave it there. I don't know. I really have nothing on my beaches other than that, so I think that's it. I think those are my thinkings. Those are my thoughts. So let's go back over here and just look. So who's staying where they are? Let's see. Nobody. Teddy. I think Teddy's the only one. So let's look at our map and see. So Fauna is back there. She's moving. Timber's moving, Wolfgang's moving, Coco's moving, Teddy is staying. Maple is moving but not far. Grizzly is moving but not far. Poppy and Lolly and Lily. Everybody's moving. I have Lolly and Lily. That's funny. So the only one's Teddy's staying. And then these two, I know where they're going, and they're going over on that side. So that column 6 down at the bottom, there's a column in his column. See the column? Column 6 is pretty much accounted for. So Teddy will be there, and Campsite will be there, and Grizzly will be in the back, and Maple will be a little further up, and I will be just to the left. And that pink house of galleries right there, that's going to be me. So that's figured out. And then everybody else, I have to figure out where to put them. That big square where the museum is in the back, right there, that's the graveyard, and that's not going anywhere. And then the part in front of it, that's the flower field, that's not going anywhere. But then everything else is kind of open. So I have all those homes, and I'm thinking neighborhood, but I like the idea of having like a 2-level neighborhood. I don't know. I'm just thinking if I just go a little more boring with Nooks and Abels, and I put them maybe back there, then I have that extra incline, and I can do a 2nd level here and a 2nd level over here, or I could do like a 2nd and 3rd and a flat. I don't know, but it would free up an incline, and then I would have 2 more. Okay, so I've got a lot of thinking. If you have thoughts, if you're like, oh, you should put that there, you should put that there, whatever, let me know. So especially these two buildings and maybe my neighborhood and what to do next to the cemetery. You guys can give me thoughts on all of those. Now, when I say, hey, what do you think about this? Or how do you feel about that? Like when I said, hey, how do you feel about Fridays? I almost always succeed. I put a pinned comment on the video that has the questions in it so that you don't have to remember. You don't have to go, oh, I was going to answer that, because they'll be in the pinned comment. You can just go and answer them afterwards. I'll try to remember to put that there. That's where you'll find the what should I do with all those buildings, and do you have any neighborhood ideas? Keep in mind, I want this mountain and this edge of the mountain to stay the shape that it is, and maybe not, oh, come on, tuck stuff in or whatever. I think I'm going to start ripping things up. And by ripping things up, I mean like, these. Picking up all the hedges and stuff like that. Because I already moved that one building, and I can't move anything else until tomorrow, and then I can move another building, because you can only move one building a day. So, yes, ma'am. What do you got for me? I would love to come over to your house. This is my Forever Island, so I'm trying to get all the achievements, and one of them is Smile Isle. So you gotta do favors, and you gotta go talk to them. Okay, let's go. We had that little chirp that said, "Hey, you just started a favor." Okay, I will come in. Your house looks so good. Look at your little pine cone mobile. What's it called? It's got, yeah, I'm sure it has a name. Oh my gosh, why can't I remember? Let's go look. I think is it on the wall? I think it's on the wall. Well, if it's on the wall, oh, there it is. Trees Bounty Mobile. Mobile. It's a mobile. It's a mobile. Oh, it's one of those things. It's all of those things. But it's cute and it fits your house. Your house is adorable. Sometimes, who is it? Lopez also has a chair that's facing his fireplace like that. And it was so hard sometimes to get to him before he sat in it, and I couldn't get him to talk to him. But are you ready? I'm gonna talk to you now. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself already. Thank you. You have a great bed. I love that bed. Absolutely. Reminds me of the bed at my brother's cabin. Yeah, let's play our game. I love games, especially with you, sweetheart. Huh, do I know how to play that game? I'm just kidding. Of course I do. A 5. Oh my goodness. I usually try to lose this so I don't have to take the stuff, but a 5 is hard to lose. So we're going to go below it. Let's go below it because there are only 4 below. Yeah! If it only goes up to 9, then there are only 4 above as well. Whatever. Okay, now in theory, now that I've played with her, I should be able to leave without her giving me grief, right? I should have you come decorate my house for me because you're very good at it. Okay, we're going to try and go and see if you're going to give me grief. Yep. Okay, she's not going to give me grief. Okay. Now listen as I leave for the little chime that says we finished it. That was it. So it has a little trill up when you start the favor, and then a little trill down when you finish it. Okay, so I think going in here will make it happen. I can't remember the best way. I mentioned before my island tune played, and I said, "Hey, does anybody recognize that?" But the timing was off, and in my head, I feel like the museum was where you get the best interpretation of it, but I don't remember if I have to talk to him. Let's go see if it will play, because I want to tell you what it is. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to talk to him, and I think it's going to make the sound of my island tune. Just listen. Okay, that was it. I will try to remember to amplify it, and the timing on that one is better. I think if I leave and then come back, I don't know if I can make him do it again. Let's see if we can make him do it again. Okay, let's see if he'll do it again. Okay, listen closely. Unfortunately, his talking goes over it. But, so my island is called Harmony, and I was trying to come up with a song about harmony. And it's Ebony and Ivory. Ebony and Ivory live together in perfect harmony. But it stops. Ebony and Ivory live together. It goes that far. So anyway, that's the song because I thought it would be fun to make it go with my island name. And I did choose that island name because I'm all about finding peace on this island and all of us living in harmony. So it actually fits perfectly because it's just about, why can't we just get along? Why can't we just all be friends? So I hope you enjoyed my tour, and I hope that you are excited and you have some fun ideas. Let me know what your cool ideas are. But guess what time it is? It is time for categories. Can we do it over here? No, let's do it on the bench. I think we've done it on the bench probably a bunch of times. But let's do it at the bench again, because the buddy bench is a happy place, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. I know, I'm not off the screen yet. Nope, that's not going to work for me. But you got the ducks in the back too. Maybe we should go all the way back. No, I don't like it. It's time for categories. This is the time in the video where we play categories. I'm going to give you a topic, and then I'm going to roll the die and give you a letter. And whatever letter you get, you have 30 seconds to come up with something that starts with that letter that matches that topic. Think we can do it here? Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Well, that doesn't work very well, does it? We'll do it like that. I know I'm not off screen yet. I hope I can get back on the screen. Okay. Today, your topic is gardening. Anything that has to do with gardening. I don't like that picnic basket being completely centered. Anything that has to do with gardening, your interpretation of what gardening is. We'll talk about that after. Can we go a little higher? Ooh, I like that better. Okay, gardening. 30 seconds, I'm going to roll the die and give you a letter. And then you have 30 seconds to come up with something that starts with gardening. I don't know how many times I'm going to explain these rules. I think I'm done. Okay, good luck. And your letter is I. Go. Okay, did you get something? There was 5 seconds left, and I remembered that I was supposed to come up with something. So luckily it came to me very quickly because I thought of irises. I love the flowers, irises. My grandma used to have them. And actually in the edge of her garden. Growing up, a garden to me was a vegetable garden. But she had flowers in her garden and around her garden, and irises were some of her favorites, and they're some of my favorites because of that. Let me know if you got something. And you know what? Let me know what gardening means to you. Like if somebody says gardening or says garden, what do you think of? Oh, I just talked right over the top of the song. The song just played again. Well, I hope you heard it a little bit. Anyway, so tell me what gardening means to you. Yeah, that's it. The reason we place categories is to choose our letter of the day, and today's letter of the day is I. So if your first name, last name, middle name, nickname, gamer name, pseudonym, island name, stuffed animal's name, character's name, or your favorite food starts with or ends with the letter I, then you are my superstars for today. Yay, superstars! You rock. You're the best. You're amazing. Apparently I tripped on that word, so let's just say it again. You rock. I'm sorry I couldn't say it properly the first time. You rock. You guys are the best. You are wonderful. You know what I want to do? I want to pick that up because it's really bothering me. Oh, I wish I'd done that sooner. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you all so much for your support. You're all wonderful, and I appreciate it. Thank you for all the good you're putting out into the world at this time when we so desperately need it. Oh my goodness, do we need more good in the world? Tell me something someone did for you that was a random act of kindness. Or just an act of kindness. Let me know. I want to hear about good things. Usually I ask you to tell me something that you can do or something you did, but I want to hear something that somebody did for you. So tell me. Big old thank you. Can I do this right here? Big old thank you to our channel members. Woohoo! Thank you so much, channel members. I have 7 now. Oh, I had your name written on another piece of paper. I want to say Crossing KV, like guinea pig KV, right? Let me know. Anyway, thank you so much. Hopefully I will remember to update that little channel member sign before I put it up here. If not, you're awesome too, and I'll get you on there soon. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all wonderful. I hope things are happening in your life that are happy. I know personally of some struggles for a lot of people, and my heart's aching for you. I'm sorry things are hard. Ooh, look at that beautiful butterfly. Oh, and it landed right there. How perfect. Keep a happy thought for those people. If you're a prayer, offer up a little prayer for our friends who are really struggling. That's what I'll do. I'll do both. I'll have a happy thought and I'll offer a prayer for you guys. Wishing you all things wonderful. I'll talk to you later. Bye.